promise you it's the shout. So I'm going to tell you in advance, it's the shout. So the moment I finish, you ought to make some noise. So this is the shout. I promise you it's the shout. Listen, I ain't fooling with you. It is the shout. Now watch this. The struggle that we have in this particular thing is that when you begin to read in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, when you begin to read this, and you begin to read, literally what you read is over 9 to 10 times based upon what translation you read. That's why when you have the outline in your hand, if you have been aware, and if you've been around here any time, you know what I did. Y'all know Pastor highlighted all the word comfort. So that when you read it, that you will understand this point. And the point is, it makes no difference what you find yourself in. God is a God of all comfort. Yeah. And that he will comfort you in anything you find yourself in. But here's the shout. Let me get down close. Let me give you a shout. The shout is understanding the word comfort.
All right.
The word comfort is not the word that we think it is. Because what we think comfort is keeping me from stuff. No. He said my comfort is keeping you in stuff. Because it's in the stuff that the shout is in. Okay, let me give you a word. The word comfort literally means with strength. God says, what I'm going to do for you is that in the midst of your stuff, I'm going to give you strength in order to lift up your stuff. Where does the stuff come from, Pastor? The stuff comes from the fact that God is in the stuff with me. Okay, I ain't making this stuff up. I'll tell you why I know God is in it with me. Is that when God wanted to come and redeem man, he sent his son to come to the world with us. So that he would be able to be, okay, y'all listen. Let me give you a story about an old grandfather who goes to visit his daughter and his granddaughter. He goes to visit his daughter and his granddaughter. His old daddy and grandpa goes to visit his daughter and granddaughter who he hadn't seen in a long time. Gets the flight, get off the plane. He hugs his daughter and his granddaughter. They go home. Later on that day, it was nap time for the granddaughter. You know what happens? The mama takes the daughter into the bedroom, lays her daughter in the playpen. The moment the daughter lays her daughter in the playpen, the granddaughter begins to cry. Crying, kicking, screaming, and hollering. Old man couldn't take it. He found his way into that room, picked that baby up, and guess what? All the crying stopped. All the tears stopped. To which the daughter began to realize that she don't hear the daughter crying anymore. So the daughter goes in and finds the grandfather holding the baby in her arm. No crying, no tears. The daughter looks at her daddy and said, "Daddy, it's nap time. And you need to put her down in the playpen and leave her alone." Grandfather lays the baby back in the pen. You know, you guessed it. All the crying started all over again. All the screaming, all the tears started all over again. And the old man paced, didn't know what to do. He wanted to respect his daughter's wishes and say that my daughter doesn't want me to bother the baby, doesn't want me to pick up the baby. So he sat there pacing back and forth. But then he realized that his daughter told him not to get the baby out of the playpen. But he didn't tell her not to get in the playpen with the baby. And that's what God has done in our lives. And God has done anything with you. And God will get in your pain. God will get in your sickness. God will get in your frustration with you. All right. All right. Some of y'all still looking at me. Can I help y'all?